Implicit versus explicit casting. So explicit casting occurs when you need to force a larger data type into a smaller one. So you have something that is rather large, such as a double, and you want to store it into an int, which is significantly smaller. So you have to cast it. So D, here we go. D has to be cast to an int to store into x, which is an integer. Otherwise, it would give a possible loss of precision error. So we have double D equals 5, and then we set int x equal to, now notice what we're doing here is we're casting to an int. We've got the data type in parentheses, and so we're casting D to an int. Implicit casting is when you don't have to actually write the cast. This is because you are fitting smaller data into a larger space. So here, x is cast to a double, and we don't actually have to write that. We don't have to explicitly state that it's being cast to a double. So I say x equals 5, x is in an int, and I set d equal to x. Well, the value of x is an int, and it's storing it into a double. I don't have to do anything. It automatically converts the integer to a double. Implicit casting also occurs when we're doing compound operators. So here we have x plus equals d, and that is the same thing as doing x equals casting to an int x plus d. Because normally I couldn't add x and d storing into x, because x is an integer, and d is a double. And an int plus a double results in a double. But with the compound operators, it's implicitly cast to the data type that you're assigning it to. So since I'm assigning it to x, which is x and int, it implicitly casts it to an int. I don't have to explicitly state that the cast is occurring. And that is the end of this lesson.